All right. I don't
All
really
right.
think we have anybody but Jessica who's gonna be. Oh,
Actually,
David's here.
David just joined. So what do you
Yeah.
mean? David's here. All
I
right.
did.
So.
Shut the up. I did not see him join until just now. God.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Why are you such a dick?
Anyway, so what's up, David? You got something to present? Just know that this is going to be a recorded thing, but basically, so that way everybody can present what they would like for people to watch. Is there anything that you would like to present tonight?
I can try to present something.
Okay, so take your time, and then
Um,
we'll pop it open and let you share once you got it open.
okay, one moment. I've been working on this. Let me share the screen. Never did this before, but
Are you doing it from your phone or are you doing it on your computer?
computer.
Okay, so at the bottom of the chat here, if you pop open the bar, there's a share your screen. Okay, you found
Yeah.
it. Okay, there it is. Cool.
I will go with the main menu. Um, never done this before, so sorry.
It's okay.
You're okay.
Heaven and Hell versus the Void. What does that mean? Okay, well let's see what you got here.
Well, it's kind of
Looks like a
following
little
the
cutscene, I guess.
yeah. It doesn't look good, but it's
Well, I
just
mean, it's something to start with, I guess. And then
yeah,
you just, as you go along, then you make updates to it. That's the whole idea.
correct. This is the level select.
Mm-hmm. Oh, nice. Okay,
So
that's pretty cool. I like the level select. That's pretty nice.
mhm. Let me because the sound of the music, but this is going to be a traveling like Dante in Dante's Inferno, the Divine Comedy.
Mm-hmm.
So the first level is going to be the Limbo, and let me show maybe the first level.
So this looks already like it's gonna be a 2D game. Is that accurate?
It is, yes.
Okay.
The first level, easy. It's kind of a clicker game, some way.
Huh. That's fairly interesting. Hmm.
That is just like the tutorial. Then something more advanced. Level 5. Let's go to level 4.
Oh man, what is that? Oh wow. That is pretty neat though. How you have that all set up. What are those supposed to be?
Which ones? You have the good souls, blue, bad
Okay.
souls,
Mm-hmm.
black from each heaven and hell, and then the enemies that are things from the void.
That's
This kind
that's
of
definitely interesting.
Lovecraftian thing.
Yeah, it's very interesting. So
Yeah.
do these things hurt you at all? These things from the void?
Yeah, that is
Okay.
correct.
And so basically the idea is what? To stay away from them or something until you destroy them?
Yeah, I need to.
Oh, okay, I see. Because otherwise you get game over if you don't.
Correct. This is suppose that you have to wait for the portals to save the souls to finish loading.
Uh-huh.
So there's a special souls, and they have the boss. Still, it's work.
What is that boss doing?
Sorry.
What is the boss doing? Is it like attacking or is it just chilling? Like is it just existing? I couldn't really. I mean,
Yeah.
it just looked like it was flashing.
Yeah, it's when you hit it, it is going to flash, so you cannot attack it anymore until X amount of time.
Mm-hmm.
But it will start moving faster. But it's looks easy, but it gets complicated because it doesn't have a pattern, and you don't know where he will land. So you have to be pretty much platforms and everything far away, and as you hit it more, it go faster.
Gotcha. Okay.
Oh wow, so it even takes out its own people too. The smaller ones.
Oh, I killed them.
Oh, okay, I see. So basically, your guys going and destroying the smaller ones and the bigger ones just kind of moving around. Not
Yeah.
anything else right
Correct.
now. It is pretty interesting though. Pretty interesting concept.
I still need to work on the more on the level. Maybe he will attack or something.
So I'm assuming with all the different things you have in there, it's Unity, isn't it?
Yes.
Hmm. Okay.
Working on more finish the levels, polish more the boss, and have a demo out.
All
That is
right.
what I
Well,
hope.
since unless you have something, Dom, or you have something, Jessica, since we don't have anybody else in here, then I can showcase one of mine.
Mhm.
I don't have anything for this week. Justin, you say you did?
Yeah, I got something I can show
Oh,
off because that
sure.
I'm working on currently. I just need to make sure that I'm not breaking it in the process.
Yeah, go ahead. I'll present last since you have something for sure.
It's definitely not done as a full disclaimer.
Well, I mean,
Well,
that's the
yeah,
whole
the
point
yeah.
of this is to show off our progress.
yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much it's just showcase how it's come along and week to week, pretty much as you make progress. So.
I mean, I'll have this done probably in like an hour, but like, but the idea is that I'm gonna have a person summoning a flaming tiger, basically.
Oh wow.
I have the tiger done. Like, are you watching?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're watching.
Yeah.
Wow.
This was like my one of the servers I'm in is doing like Halloween VFX, and this was like my one that I was doing. So I'm like,
Oh wow.
brain needs to get it done.
So did you did you make the 3D model and then bring it into Unreal to do the effect, or did you?
The model, the animation, all the effects on it. I have a character that also has animations that will get effects too.
That is really
It's
cool.
been like a month.
Yeah. I mean, that's part of the side project I'm working on is actually going to need a lot of effects. So I'm
Just
trying to
as
learn to implement
reliable.
them in Unreal. I'm not great with Niagara. I suck with Niagara.
Niagara's a fun monster because you can do one slight thing and the whole project breaks.
Yeah. Yep. Now my project I'm working on is a Vampire Survivor kind of game. They're not super hard to implement and they're really easy to expand. So seems like a good first project for my studio. So I think that's it.
All right, so I am going to do mine now. This is the one, of course, I've been working on for a little bit. It's seen throughout my server, so I posted the build a couple times for people to play test. This is called Airborne Chicken. So, my friend Trent, who's in the server, he made the music. Spacebar to make the bird jump. Have a little chick with the quick game screen. And then if I hit new game, then it will take me right in. Got a cool loading screen. And I got a golden chicken with you looking trees that
Flappy Bird, but a chicken. I love it.
Yep. And basically the goal is just to get as far as you can. That's the whole goal of this game.
How good is your collision? How close can you get to that pipe?
Like if I do that, then I'll die.
Right, but like could you get like super close without actually hitting it and like not trigger the collision?
Alright, so if I get like, well, as you saw, that was like feet touched, but like say if I get, dang it, I'm trying to show you, but keep dying.
Yeah, I mean it looks like it's like based on the speed of when he's getting like it looks like he's not dying until he actually hits it. Like the collision looks fairly decent.
Yeah, so I mean I can get,
Oh,
you know, as long as I stay within that, you know, area, then
Yeah.
I can keep going, you know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah. But got that moving background, so it'll continue to move with me. And initially when I did the tutorial, to tell you what I've changed since because I kind of followed a tutorial to do it, is I changed the trees from like a brown regular tree color to this green U-log color. And then the chicken was initially white, and I turned it to gold because I was like, well, there's only one chicken throughout the game, so might as well make it a golden chicken. So
You don't want it to match the background either.
yep. And
Spoken like a true artist there, Jess.
and then so all this stuff though, like the quick game screen, all these menus, I did the menus myself. I did some cool, funny little comedy things too, because this one looks like an angry chicken. If I hit yes, and then of course it comes back to the baby chicken on the front menu. And then the loading chicken. But then now I'm having
That's
trouble
just like
loading, but yeah.
was that just like images you found online?
Yeah, free images, you know, that I pretty much found from websites and stuff. Okay, run project. This one, my daughter set a super high score, which I've never been able to beat, which is crazy. So we'll go through on this one and see what that looks like.
Do you run Discord through the browser?
I do, because the app doesn't work for me for whatever reason. So
Bruh.
I need to fix this top piece. It overlaps with the menu right now. But I named this game Ultimate Runner Obstacle Course because obviously, you know, it's a runner game. and it's similar to the one that America is working on called Run Kimono Run that I've been playing, but it's kind of similar to the other, like not like hers, but like the other standard ones right now. So I'm eventually gonna have a character select, which I haven't done yet. The quits out right now. I don't think it has a quit screen yet. So new game has a loading screen, and then it's typical runner where has the obstacles. I can jump.
Can you slide under?
Yes, have the slide, but it doesn't have any power ups or anything like that yet. I mean, I've still got to finish getting what I need done to it, but I got a game over screen.
The jerking, like when you slide under it, though.
Yeah. So I think you could fix that just by moving the camera out a bit. That should alleviate that issue.
Okay, well, that was an issue too, right there. I shouldn't have even when when that happened. I shouldn't have even the menu shouldn't have gone away completely like it did. But
Yeah, if you move the camera back, that should alleviate. I think what's happening is that the camera is colliding with the object, so it's messing with it. Also, that the box was able to overlap with the slide thing. If you notice at the start of it, it was like on top of each other.
oh yeah, like sometimes the bot like that one right there on the right
Yeah,
and that
with
left,
that one,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. So basically the reason why that happens is because I have a randomizer in there, so it kind of places the objects wherever.
So you may want to do a Boolean check to make sure that an object isn't already placed. That way it doesn't overlap like that.
Because yeah, you can see it quite a bit here, you know?
So like it's also really like laggy.
Yeah.
You might want to look into optimizing it. I mean, a lot of objects are spawning, and that may be it. Yeah, it's
See-
it's really jarring.
Yeah, when you slide under it is like the biggest complaint I have, which to be fair, you could alleviate that by pulling the camera out, or you could tilt the camera down and take the camera under the obstacle too.
That might be interesting for sure.
Because it's just like the angle it's at, it just basically snaps past it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's because the camera object is hitting the
Yeah.
asset.
And I still have no idea how my daughter ever got to 195. I got to like 160 one time. That was like the closest I ever got.
Children, though, are Marvel.
Well, it's also, I have a feeling. So one of the things I will say is your stuff spawns kind of oddly for these kinds of games. Like there's sections where there's like absolutely nothing, and then there's sections where there's like 15 things. So you might want to work on the randomized part of it a little bit.
We can look over the code later, you know, if you're interested.
No, I mean,
you know,
maybe another time, yeah.
Yeah, I don't mean tonight. I just mean in general.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is just something that I'm just.
Have you thought about adding a third object where you can jump over it?
Yeah. Matter of fact, these caution boxes, I plan on changing the size of them. I just haven't yet. So, because this is the build version, like in the current source version, that when I open the project, the boxes are smaller. I just haven't done a new build in a while. So, yeah.
Definitely an interesting game. So I'm guessing it just spawns indefinitely.
Yep, that's it. And there we go, died again. Again, I've never been able to beat the 195 that she set somehow. Like, I don't know if she cheated. It's like, how?
No, I mean, honestly, a lot of it would be luck. I'm not saying she's not good, but a lot of it would be luck. Like, this is 100% random, so there's no checks to make sure that what is placed is actually possible.
Yeah.
Programming something like that is a lot more difficult. Like that right there was technically not possible. All of the options you had, you could not have made it through with the way your character moves.
And again, like I mentioned earlier too, with the main menu, I do plan on having like full-on characters in this as well, and doing some other things, adding some power-ups and whatnot. So this is still early on,
Mhm.
but yeah, I'm still
Yeah, I
making
mean,
updates to it.
before you worry about other characters or power-ups, I would get the movement feeling good. It's really jarring, and try to refine the randomizer a bit so that it doesn't spawn 3 boxes in a row that you can't really get through.
Yeah, because obviously that's a problem if you can't pass it, right? So
Well, I mean, yeah, the intention is that it's 100% skill based, that you just don't have a blockade that you can't get through.
mhm. All right, so after this run, I'm just gonna stop this one. But at least we have a couple of projects to, say what we worked on and whatnot. So I don't know if anybody else has joined yet, but
Doesn't look like it.
so we might just have to cut this first meeting short, and then we'll have to see, next week if we, have some people, and then if they do, then of course, if they share and all that stuff.
That's good.
No, I'm hoping I'll have mine done probably before midnight tonight, so I should be able to put it on ArtStation and then post it in the projects chat when I'm done.
Have you thought about putting them on marketplaces? I mean, if you put a lot of work into it, you could probably sell it for, $5 and make some decent money if people need it.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then obviously if you look at this again, that UI piece is gone, up here that was there before. So when I quit to the menu, like it shouldn't be there anyway, but now this looks normal versus before it was just not looking normal whenever I first started up the build. So anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed my showcase for those two. There's still more stuff for me to showcase, but I don't want to make it all about me, of course. So, do you guys have anything else you want to share?
No, I don't.
No,
Unfortunately,
sir.
I'm not ready.
Okay. Jess, do you have any other stuff that you worked on that you'd like to share?
Not at the moment, no.
Okay. Well, yeah, it's only about 24 minutes into the meeting. I think we're just gonna, since we're all just kind of, you know what? I might see about one more. Let me look. Let me see if I have one more that I can showcase. Again, I just don't want to. I'm mainly wanted to give people the platform to be able to share their stuff. You know what I mean? Let me look here. Open builds. Run projects. Okay. Yeah, I'll show the Jigsaw one because the Jigsaw one's all obviously pretty well known too. So I posted it all throughout the server. So and it's been a little while since my last build of this as well. It's because like the last build was back in July, so some time ago. It's almost November. All right, so my main menu had a little puzzle background. Have a little bit of controls because people weren't sure how to do it at first. So drag the piece from the left side of the screen with left mouse click onto the right side, and drag into the correct slot to lock in place or return to the original position, so on the left side. In game, to reset the puzzle, press the reset button. To change puzzle, press the change puzzle and then pick the new puzzle. After this, press reset again. It'll be the new puzzle selected. To quit game, player has to press main menu and say yes on the quit screen. Okay, in the credits, I used a tutorial again for this one, and I did the UI menus, the puzzle pictures, so it made it original to me. But the functionality came from this tutorial. Quit game again shows it works play game, have a loading screen. All right, so a few of these projects that are in here are fellow classmates. So this one is Corbin Daniels' Binary Rush, which you know, later on another time maybe he can showcase that for everybody here. But this is one of the images from his game. I really liked it a lot because of when he called it Binary Rush. You know, you don't think about what goes into the design of the game, but it literally was all a bunch of ones and zeros, and I was like, wow, okay, this is really creative. You know, he really did something
I mean,
cool
there's a
with it.
famous game out there that was literally made with ASCII art.
Let's see, maybe down
So
here.
art is very I don't want to use the word subjective, but you know what I'm saying. Like art is, it can be anything.
Yeah, for sure. Go. All right. Oh, okay, it was down there. Throw this up here. Yep. All right. And then when I drag this last piece, it'll say you win. So if I drag this, drop it into the slot, you win. So I can hit this change image here and it'll pop up in my puzzle list of the different images that I have, and I can choose one. So I can choose my gaming one, and it resets. I need to figure out how to change this from a black background to leave it like the yellow one you just saw, because then it would be easier for these pieces. But on this one, it's easy. If I was to, however, choose one of these dark ones, it'd be hard to see on a black background. So let's go back down here. All right. So again, as you saw, the thing up here reset with this puzzle. There we go. And then it makes that sound like every time you click it into the right spot. So that way it shows that you're making progress. I made it simple with a with 16 pieces, not only because the tutorial did it that way, but also I think the main reason that I wanted it to be something smaller is because if I had done something bigger, then on this with the black background, you wouldn't have been able to see a lot of these pieces whenever they break these pictures down. So I thought 16 would be the perfect size for this game anyway. And so yeah, lots of different things in here to showcase though. And the cool part about Jigsaw games is they don't always require things that a lot of other games require, which is shooting and other stuff. You can always do something where you can showcase games like that and it be fun all the same.
Question.
Sure.
Have you thought about making this harder and make it so you would have to rotate the pieces?
What do you mean rotate it?
Like they would spawn in any direction and then you would have to rotate it. You could make like a challenge mode of each picture.
I haven't thought about that, but that is a cool suggestion though.
I'm really big on puzzle games, so like I think I would like get used to these puzzles the way they are and then want more of a challenge. So that's what I was thinking about.
Well,
I mean,
that
you
is
could also do levels where you just like, a person could say how difficult they want the puzzle to be, and then you could be like, medium would be 32 pieces or whatever would perfectly divide.
right. I think
It would be 32.
I mean, I do agree with you, Dom. However, I've got to figure out this black background before I do that, you know?
Oh no, definitely. You want to get that bug figured out for sure.
Yeah, because if I don't get that figured out, then like it wouldn't make sense to have, you know, an extra feature like that if it doesn't fit You know what I mean?
Right.
But I totally agree, though, that it could still be changed up and made better. So over time, yeah, sure. I think that absolutely the game could be made better by making more options available for the player to choose from. And then again, choose an image, right? And then reset every time. So like, even if I choose a different image from here, I can choose it. As long as this image changes, then I can hit reset and it'll reset again to the new puzzle you chose. Now, as far as exiting out, the only way to exit, hit the main menu, and then it says, are you sure? If I click no, it'll bring me back here, but it changes to this again, which isn't necessarily bad. But if I change the image, it changes with a black background again. So I've got to figure out how to change that. But if I hit yes here, it'll bring me back to the main menu, and this is the way I'd quit out, though. So anyhow, hope y'all liked the 3 that I showed. The runner project, I don't think I put as the main thing on the server. I put the airborne chicken, the jigsaw, and the what's the other one that I've been showcasing? The marble one. So yeah, those are ones that I think that should be on the forefront right now. But at the same time, I'm always working on some kind of stuff. Probably next time I might show more with some of these other ones that I'm working on. Let's see here. Breakout, Pong, the marble one there. Let's see. And then side scroller was trying to make Frogger again is what this one is. 2D fighting game, racing game. So all kinds of different stuff. But yeah, I'll have all kinds of different things to show later. But as for right now, though, I mean, that's just at least a couple of the things that I've been working on. It's been quite a few. I look forward to seeing more updates from yours, David and Jess. You did a killer job with that. What is it? Is it a tiger, lion? What is it?
It's a tiger.
It's a tiger. Yeah, it looks really cool.
I'm gonna mess with some other animals too to see if I can make some other effects.
That'll be pretty awesome because I mean, showcasing stuff like that will definitely get you out there for sure. And then on top of that, like we were talking about with some of the other video effects for different things that you can do too. So pretty excited to see what kind of progress you can make. But I'm going to go ahead and close the meeting down for tonight since it's just us. But David, thank you for coming and showcasing your stuff with us. And Jess, thank you for showing yours as well. So
No problem.
all right. Well, we will see you guys next time. I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording and you guys have a good night.